Greetings everyone. I'm doing a quick little update on our Simply Solar greenhouse. The last segment of it where I installed the plants on the 25th of July. Uploaded it on the 27th. Today is September 14th, so exactly 7 weeks and a day since I put the plants in here. And so I thought it might be a good time to do a quick little update on the progress. I will also show a little segment of the plants when they were first put in here from the last video, and you can see the difference. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. These are the SnowPeas. They were maybe this high in the first video, and as you can see, they've just gone nuts. This is the second flush of SnowPeas, or excuse me, the third, I believe. And we've been getting a lot of SnowPeas off them. There's still flowers forming. Is this one? And one thing I was kind of concerned with is the bees and pollinators being able to come in here and pollinate things. And over the course of the last weeks, I've seen plenty of bees and flies and whatever in here, and things are getting pollinated. So, I had both these windows open. This one I have since closed. We're getting into the 30s already here in mid-September. You know, the high 30s, like 38 degrees, I think was a low the other night, a couple nights ago. Here's that tomato plant and the cucumber plants. These cucumber plants were, I don't know, 8 inches maybe, just some leaves. I think there might have been a few flowers on them, but not really any fruit. And now I've got, out of the 2 cucumber plants, I've got, I think 8 cucumbers. They're down in here, buried. And a bunch of little ones forming. You can see these guys. Probably get some more. The tomato plant was limping along and not doing very well, and now it is loaded down with tomatoes in 7 weeks. It really changed dramatically. It's starting to die off. I can see that now. These weren't in here. These were pumpkin plants, and I started these by seed, I think around the 1st of June, the beginning of June. And they languished for weeks, months. And by July, they were probably no bigger than about this. You know what I mean? They were, maybe 7, 8, 10 inches tall, something like that, with a few leaves on them. And they just exploded once I put them in here. This one here, it's going around back behind this pot and wrapping around this way. And here's another example of growing underneath your racks, your shelving. I put this one down here just to see how it would do. And as you can see, it is going nuts, growing quite well under here. They both have a lot of little pumpkins on there. We're probably not going to get much in the way of pumpkins this year because they just got started so late. I think it's 180 day life cycle for these. I'm not a gardener, I don't know about. I put stuff in a pot in some dirt and I get what I get, right? My wife's actually been managing this, and she loves this thing, by the way. This is a blueberry plant, and we've been picking blueberries off it all season, even before I put it in here. Blueberries do, cold weather blueberry plants do quite well here in Montana. So that's my little update. Very happy with the overall performance. Oh, I did get my other auto vent working, so they're both hooked up now. And I think pretty soon I will be closing this other hatch and just letting the auto vents control the temperature in here. It's about 62 out there right now. And, you know, I can stick my hand out here and it's not chilly, but I mean, it's in the low 60s. And in here, I'd say it's in the mid 70s. It's at least 15 degrees warmer in here. You can immediately feel it. It's like walking into a little sauna. But overall, things have been, you know, progressing well with this thing. That's why I thought I'd do a little update. Well, had a nice day out here. Had a lot of rain and cloudy days too here. That's kind of unusual. But yeah, the Simply Solar Greenhouse is working just fine for us. In fact, we're thinking about getting the 15-footer. You know, this was kind of a test bed, and it has lived up to our expectations, so we're actually thinking about getting another one, a bigger one. Had lots of curious visitors over here looking at it. Neighbors and just people driving by. They're wondering what this is. And I talked to my HOA about it, and I think they might have come by and looked at it, and they said, no problem. You know, they just don't want you building a great big, you know, like a commercial greenhouse, because we're kind of a rural area. We can't have fences, and there's a lot of rules here, believe it or not. But this is a development that I live in. But this little 8-footer, they just said, yeah, that's fine. They're curious about it. They said they might even look into getting one for their projects. You know, they do a lot of planting and stuff too, so they have a conventional greenhouse, you know, stick built with glass panels or plastic panels. I'm not sure which, but it's got a plastic roof, and it's quite a frame that they have in that thing. You know, because of our snow loads. We've got really high snow loads here. So whatever you get has to be able to withstand the weight of 3 feet of snow sitting on it. And I've seen plenty of carports and trailers and what you name it collapsed from the snow loads here. So this thing will handle it. And being one piece, it doesn't have a lot of seams, and it holds the heat in really well. That's another thing. It's going to extend my growing season at least 4 weeks on either side of my growing season, which is basically June to, I don't know, mid-September. It's not very long. So if I can get into October, well into October, and be able to take advantage of, say, May, that'll be perfect. That'll allow me to grow just about anything I want. So anyway, that's the update, and very happy with this Simply Solar Greenhouse so far. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.